hold on, I gotta do this.
Here we go. Ready?
Okay, all right, here we go.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to an extra special episode of whatever it is. We're waiting for Cody Sandusky to appear. We're about to film. We're about to record. What is the name of this show? PZ85 Plays.
PZ85 Plays.
But,
well, you wouldn't know because we haven't done a show in about 6 years.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I have a very special treat because I know Lindsey will not be available this Thursday, so she will not be able to hear this. So I wanted to bring up this very special thing that I just discovered is a thing. And I want Lindsey to know about it. So this is a very special short episode of something I'll name. Lindsey, and by the way, my name is Shannon Young. This is of course Double H, Kaz, Lindsey, and Cody just popped in. But Cody, unfortunately, you're gonna have to wait just a second. I'm glad you're here for this too, because I want you to hear about this. It's a very special, quick episode, and since we haven't done a show in about 2 years, we wanted to do something special for the fans. So. You are all aware. By the way, Cody, are you there?
I am.
Okay.
I am here now.
All right. So you're all aware.
Well, you would know because you can only see me and Kaz. Oh, here comes Cody.
There comes the
That's
coach.
because my camera is
directly from
you know,
1992 comes Cody Sandusky with the backwards hat, the jersey, and the NBA Jam cabinet.
I am Kevin Smith, Totino's Pizza Boy.
Speaking of coming. You all know that there is a challenge in November called No Nut November. You're aware of this, correct?
I am aware, yes.
Well,
unfortunately,
thanks to one Samantha at my work, I just found out about another challenge that I didn't know existed, and I wanted Lindsey to be here specifically to hear about this. This is there's one man in general. He's 18 years old. He was 18 at the time he started it. And he's on TikTok, I believe, by the name of Shrillith. And he took part and consistently took part in a challenge in November called Pokenut November. Now, hear me out. Here's what Pokenut November is.
Hear me out.
He would film himself using a random number generator, and then he would have to find pictures of that Pokemon and masturbate to it. Once a day, a different Pokemon every day, and then he
hate TikTok.
He would make TikToks of him picking out the Pokemon for that day, and it's just as magical as you think it is.
Yeah, that's not the word I was thinking about.
I'm not convinced he did it.
That
he's full of shit.
I
think he did the TikToks, and I think nothing ever happened.
I think that's a solid. I would hope that is true. Yep. I just found he's on GoFundMe asking for help. He said, "Hi, I'm Shrillith. I'm 18.
Please give me money.
For the past 18 months, I've been making TikToks about a challenge called Pokenut Year." Oh, he did a whole year. That's right. He didn't just do Pokenut November. He did Poke Year. Where every day
allegedly.
So is this an incel? What is this?
I don't know. I have to nut for that day. Recently, I've run into financial trouble. My mom wants me to start paying rent, and I do not have a job.
This is real. I have. Over the course of our 6-year hiatus, I have grown quite cynical, and none of this is
I'm
real.
quite cynical with anything that's on fucking social media anymore.
I have terrible news. So he said
TikTok. I don't believe any of that shit.
He's pursuing a GED until he gets it. His options are limited. Many people hope for me to continue Pokenut Year into 2023. Who is many people? However, I cannot do that if my financial situation does not improve. That's why I've set up these terms. For every $100 I get on this GoFundMe, I will go another day of Pokenut Year with no maximum. My current goal is set at 1,000, which would mean 10 days, but I'll keep upping the goal as more money comes in. So basically,
there's only 1,000 Pokemon, right?
He said for $36,500, he will do a whole year of Pokenut November.
So a salary, a moderate American salary. He is going to not film himself nutting to random Rule 34s, of which I'm sure he's not giving creator credit.
Dude, he's raised $440. And you would ask yourself, why would anyone donate to this? And I don't understand it myself. But he is... And I'm going to tell you the truth.
Why did you introduce that like you were a member of the Talking Heads? And you would ask yourself...
I was thinking the same thing, Hunter. What happened to my beautiful Pokemon? And you ask yourself, what happened to my wonderful Pokemart?
I need to see the videos of him doing it before I believe it.
This is not my Celadon City.
Sam, if you're listening to this, and you probably are, I need the proof that he's nutting to these Pokemon. I need video evidence.
I don't.
I need video fucking evidence that this man is. This is the most exciting thing that's happened in my life in years, and I can't. I'm not gonna let anyone take. I'm not gonna let anyone take this away from me.
I just went and got food, and y'all are still talking about this.
I'm gonna throw this out. This is like the fifth most disturbing thing Shannon's talked about searching on the internet when it comes to these things. So I don't know why you're fucking surprised.
We started talking about it at work, and someone said, "Oh, well,
the place you do these things.
Imagine if you got a Ditto. That'd be fucking weird." And I'm like, "No, Ditto would be the best because Ditto can look like anything. Ditto can look like anyone you want. You could have."
There it goes.
That would be the best option. Now imagine on the other hand, if you got like a I don't know, Lindsay, what's the grossest looking Pokemon?
Dodrio.
I was gonna say Porygon 2.
Are you proud of me, brother?
One of my coworkers said, "Well, maybe you could get Diglett and you could just sit on it." I'm like, "Well, I guess that's an option."
Well, you got Wiggle it now.
America.
It wiggles inside. Anyway,
that
was the special 6-minute episode that we just did. So
all because I'm going to be watching Beetlejuice on Thursday.
She's going to be watching Beetlejuice, and so I wanted to make sure that Lindsay found out about Pokenut in November because apparently it's not just this one dude. There's a bunch of people that do it. He's just, I guess, the most famous for it, and also has a GoFundMe to help him do it. I don't need anyone to help me masturbate to weird things online.
One of the worst things that ever happened in my life was when the Pokemon movie, the Detective Pikachu thing, included that fucking that you just said his name, Ditto storyline. I was like, oh, come on, man. Come on. Like, Shannon needs any more ammo. Like,
no, I don't. Please I got plenty of ammunition to shoot out, if you know what I mean. Thanks, Ditto. Thanks, Ditto. All right, well, that's going to wrap up this extra special episode of whatever. We'll be back.
That's going to wrap up this campaign. I would like to resign at this moment.
All right, Tanner, ease up. All right.
Hey, motherfucker, here's the difference. I'll stick to the bit. I'll actually fucking disappear. Don't tempt me with a good goddamn time.
I don't see Tanner.
I got sleep to have, motherfucker.